Good morning, YouTube. It is officially show day morning, the final show of the season, final show of my last ever season, final ever junior bodybuilding show. So, woke up this morning, I'm feeling really good. I'm happy with the look that I've woken up with. Definitely the fullest I've been while still dry. So I'm really happy with the look, and this is like before the top coat is even on. So really happy. I've just packed up all my stuff and I'm literally just waiting to go to the tanning and wait for my coach to kind of wake up and message me. It's 6:30 now. So most likely I will go to the shop before the tanning is at 7:45. So we have a little bit of time. Probably leave here about 7:15. Walk to 7:15. Walk to the shop, which is like 10 minutes away. If even actually walk to the shop and then get a few bits. So get a double espresso. It's usually the protocol in the morning, and maybe a few other bits just to have. But I have most of like the food and stuff I'll need. So yeah, I'm just so ready to go today. I'm so relaxed. I'm really happy with the look. I'm just ready. I'm ready to get on stage. I'm ready to wrap it all up. Just ready. And that's just it. No matter, I really want to win today. I just think it'll be the perfect way to wrap off the season. Is that win? But obviously we can't control who turns up. But I want that win. I want to experience the overall. And then it's just ultimate relax time. Enjoy the rest of the day. And then it's off season time. It's officially grow time. Go and grow time. So no matter what the result is, that's the time it is. That's why I'm happy. I'm content. I know. No matter what the result is, I'm happy I get to get on stage again and display what I think will be my best physique yet. And then I'm happy that it's also over and it's time to grow. So yeah, I'm just buzzing, to be honest. I've really enjoyed the whole prep, and it's mad that today is the final day of it, because I can just picture waking up every morning and getting on my fasted cardio, digging, feeling like shit, all waiting for these days. And now today is the final day of it. It's pretty surreal. So yeah, that's just kind of my pre-match thoughts, pre-game thoughts. I'll obviously bring you with me whenever I show you what I get from the shop, or if I go to the shop, and then what I look like after I get my top coat of tan on, and kind of what meals I have and stuff, because I think we're gonna run like before in my last two shows. I've just had a little meal, whereas I think we might have a slightly bigger meal before I go on now, maybe a bit earlier, give it some time to digest, and then pump up a good bit harder as opposed to before, because we'll have a bit more carbs going through us. Should be able to pump up a bit more. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. But I'm really looking forward to getting on stage today. And yeah, I just want that fucking W, boys. I've no idea, the last two shows, I knew of people doing them. I have no idea who's doing this show. I don't know if, I think there is people in my class. I'm pretty sure I seen when I was at the tanning that there is. I'm not by myself, but I didn't see any juniors at the tanning when I was there. So I have no idea who's doing it. So it'll be fun. We'll see who turns up. So I'll catch you in the next clip. Here we are, we've just got the tan on, and then we have some blueberry muffins going in before we register, and then we've got 2 litres of water to sip on before stage with some hydroflow, and then we're going to add some salt into the water, just as much salt as I can probably hack, to be honest. So we'll see how this goes. Set up the camera here now. Set that up, and I'll actually click the mic up to the top. Hopefully you can hear. We'll get a little video for the IG as well. Bit of a taste test going. I haven't had a blueberry muffin in probably about 4 years now. So we'll get a live taste test going here. Probably can't even hear me because it's so fucking loud, but let's see. Boom. Oh, forgot to even turn my phone on, for fuck's sake. They're nice, but went to the local Londis to get them. And for 4 muffins and 2 litres of water, it was a tenner. Daylight robbery, man. Yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this, and then it's about 29 now. Register at 9, and then first class on at 10:30. So I'll catch up here once we go to register in. How is it going, YouTube? Hopefully you can hear me. It's pretty loud in here, but we finally secured that fucking W. I am so relieved, if anything, buzzing. I'll go over after the overall my kind of whole thoughts for the show, but really happy to get the win here, and then we have the overall later. So we'll see how that goes. I don't think I'm going to win the overall. I don't think I'm that good, but really happy with how I looked on stage today. Ran a slightly different protocol again, which I'll go over later on. The secret muffin protocol, the muffin man. So I'm going to run, I'll actually video it again, but I'm going to have more muffins again later, re-pump up for the overall, and just go out and have some fun against AJ Morris and Mark Hodgson on the overall. So it'll be sick just to get the experience to share the stage with 2 people that I watch on YouTube and that are so into bodybuilding and kind of inspire me in bodybuilding. So just such a sick feeling. Don't know if my coach watches my video, but fucking shout out to my coach Reese, man. Literally couldn't have done this without him, so it was just so cool. Get that win for him as well, get that win for his team. Just the amount of effort he put in, I put in to the prep myself, but the amount of effort that he puts in as a coach is just unmatched. I can't think. I'm going to do a whole separate post on him on my Instagram, just thanking him. But this is literally the perfect way to wrap up my season. So yeah, I'll catch you with the next meal that I have, which will be the muffin protocol, and then we'll see how the overalls go, and then I'll catch you there. But just wanted to get on quickly and document getting the dub in the class. We are now getting my next meal in for carbon up for the overall. So
I'm in the vlog, boys.
There we have Mark. Yep. Gonna be going against him in the overall.
We found we're both vlogging together. We found another
vlogs
Irish lad over for the show as well. Just won juniors today. So
buzzing.
What's your Instagram? Aaron McGuigan?
Aaron_McGuigan.
There you go. So we're gonna get into the overall together and
it'll be class.
Gotta get some pictures.
Yeah, it'll be sick.
Yes.
Let's go.
Muffin protocol?
Yeah, Muffin Man protocol worked out today, so we're running it back here for the overall.
Told you last week, relax. It's
Yeah.
coming. Time is coming, man.
That was definitely what was a lot different this week. That's what we changed. I said to, like, talking to Reese, I was like, post-workout, I feel like I'm on. I was like, let's see if I could go on stage how I feel post-workout. So I was like, right, we'll literally almost mimic that your post-workout. We'll not cut the water anywhere near as much. We'll just have as much water as you have whenever you train. We'll go a little bit dirtier with the carb up. So like, we'll have these blueberry muffins and then a little bit of jam dark chocolate, and then just pump up, and it definitely brought my like best look. And I just felt like I could actually pose, whereas last week maybe it was a bit drier or whatever, but I was like cramping up. I couldn't pose. I didn't feel like as good.
For me, I think I would rather feel confident than go on stage.
Yeah.
Rather than almost looking a bit better. If I feel like I look good, I'm happy. You know what I mean? So I think that's what you felt today.
How's it going, YouTube? Hopefully you can hear me. Post show now, just off from the overall, chilling out till it's time to go to the airport. But Operation Rehydrate is going down. So 1.5 litre water and hydro. I've already had another litre and a half like post show already. Puts me on about 4.5 for the day, 6 after I drink that, and then probably have another like 2-ish litres. It is 4 o'clock now. Got that post show monster as well. It's so good. I'm craving that all day. And then post workout, or not post workout, post show meal. It's kind of like an on plan, off plan. So we're at a place called Kokoro. Hopefully you can't see it, but I'll turn it around. I've got a chicken and rice bowl here. So kind of the thought process behind this is it's clean, so like it's just chicken and rice. It'll sit really well, and it's not like crazy calories. I think it's like 700 calories total. Good dose of protein, good dose of carb. I would actually have my dark chocolate chicken and rice if it was really up to me, but there's obviously no like microwave or anything for me to go and prep that meal. So this is a nice in between. And some people might think like, what the fuck, chicken and rice, clean, like, what are you doing, enjoy yourself? And then some hardcore people might be like, dude, why are you not on plan? What the fuck? But this is just what I want to do. This is my nice in between. I know this kind of keeps me on track. Plus, I know over the next few days, I'll be having some nice food with my family. So I don't want to go like crazy, eating loads of like there's a Five Guys across there and there's Easy and that, and I can just like go and munch. But what would be the point? This is nice food. It keeps me half on track. I know it'll sit well. I'll enjoy it compared to my normal food, and then it means that it sets me up nicely for tomorrow. I'm not going to have some crazy weight spike up, and then whenever I go for dinner with my family, I can enjoy them meals more. Because for me personally, I do like nice food, but I prefer food where it's an occasion. You know, you're enjoying it with people, and I'd rather save my quote-unquote calories for that. I don't want to go on some crazy binge either and ruin my off season. Not that I'm not lean that, you know, I could probably do like fucking 6k today, 6k tomorrow, 6k after that, and like in a week it'd be sweet. But genuinely, what's the point? Rather eat some nice food that I enjoy and is like a treat, but stay roughly on plan. And then I get back on the ball tomorrow. So, well, on the ball, I mean, I just start my kind of post-show process. So I'll bring everything and document along that with you. But I'm gonna have another meal later on, probably some oats in the airport because I fucking love oats. I'm really craving some oats, so I'll probably have some oats in the airport with some protein, and then I will have another like protein shake before bed just to get me up to that kind of 200 grams of protein mark, because I'm currently sitting on like 30 grams of protein because I've literally had 30 grams away on like 4 blueberry muffins. So it was good for the muffin man fucking peaking protocol, but not good for protein and carb ratios for maintaining the muscle mass. But yeah, gonna eat this now and then I'll get back to you once we get to the next meal. And when I'm with the next meal, I'll go over my post-show thoughts and how everything went, but I just want to eat this and enjoy it. How's it going, YouTube? Finally getting around to film the end of this show day video. So I'll give you kind of a little wrap up of everything that went down on the show day and then my thoughts about how the show went. I'm currently 1 week post show, but I'm not gonna go over my post show kind of plans in this video. Gonna record this clip and then go straight into recording the next video, as I don't want this video to be really long. But yeah, essentially after my show, we're 1 week post show now, so after the show I went away to my caravan for a few days, just relax with my family and stuff. I was trying to record like the whole time, and I've got about 3 or 4 half videos recorded, but what keeps happening when you're with your family is like you'll record like 3 meals, a bit of training, and then obviously you're like, it was a caravan as well, so I'm sat eating the meals with them. And it's, if you follow me on Instagram, I've been active on Instagram, you can literally see the whole trip, but it takes like 2 seconds. You just get your phone, set it, like record the food, set it down, there's no talking. Whereas to get this camera out and stuff, I would have had to like get it out, set it on the table. They then feel like they can't talk and stuff, or like if they're talking about like private conversations, you can't just be recording them, if you know what I mean. So that kind of ruined like all the videos, to be honest, because I really wanted to record like the leg day, like the pizza and stuff I got. But yeah, back to the show day. So them last clips were filmed in the taxi and the airport. So what actually went down was finished the competition, done the overall, went to that Kokoro place, you seen that clip, had that meal, that was so nice. And it turns out like they don't even have Kokoro over in Northern Ireland. So because after it I was like,
like I'd actually wouldn't mind going to this place a few times. Like it's on track, and like, you know, the food's really nice. Don't even exist over here, which is good. So yeah. Then what happened was I went to Birmingham Airport, which is where I flew in for the show. The show was in Coventry. I get to the airport at about, let's say, 7 o'clock, 6, 7 o'clock, and they just cancelled all the flights home to Belfast. So I just missed half 6 flight, I think, or something like that. And then my flight was meant to be at 10. They just cancelled it, and I was like, right, well, what am I meant to do? They just didn't. They were like, essentially, we don't care. Like, figure it out. So they didn't offer me like a hotel or anything like that, or any other flights. Like, it was just like, yeah, your flight's cancelled. Like, fuck you. Like, figure it out. So I tried to look at flights for the next day, but the flight for the next day was at 8 in the morning, right? So I had to stay over. This is from Birmingham, and the flight left at 8 from Birmingham and got to Belfast at 4 o'clock, and Belfast to Birmingham was a 45-minute flight. So, like, make that make sense. Essentially, what it was you would have had to fly from Birmingham to another part of England to then fly to Scotland, like Glasgow, and then wait like a few hours and then fly from Glasgow to Belfast. So I was like, fuck that, I need to get home today. I'm wrecked from this show. So the only flight that was going from England to Belfast that night that hadn't cancelled was in Manchester. So I had to book the flight from Manchester for like 10:30, and then I was looking on the train. I was going to get the train from Birmingham to Manchester, and all the trains were delayed, so I wouldn't have got there in time. So I had to get an Uber. So I had to pay, it was something like 150 quid for the flight from Manchester to Belfast, and then I had to pay 120 for the Uber from Birmingham Airport to Manchester Airport to get there in time. So it was a fun little end to the day, expensive one. And like, that, you probably think, oh, why would you even do that? But like, I would have had to pay for a hotel to stay over, and then I would have had to get the flight at 8 and not get home to 4 o'clock. So I was like, you know, fuck that, I'll just firm the money on the Uber and the flight. So eat that meal in the taxi, get to Manchester Airport and like pretty much just in time. So Manchester Airport, like, again, it doesn't, like, it's so random, like the shit that just goes on this day. Manchester Airport doesn't use your passport for some reason. They use like biometric scanning, and I don't know if it was because I had the tan from the show or what was going on, but the scanners literally wouldn't work on me. They must have tried it at least 10 times. They got a different scanner out, scanned me, it didn't work. And I was like, look, like, there's my passport, like, just fucking let me through here before I miss this flight. So then they were like, no, we can't do that. I had to go and like look into the CCTV, and like the person had to ring on the phone and like speak to the security to like get me let through. This is to get to the security. So I get through, get to the security bag check. Of course, my bag flags up. So I had to empty my whole bag. There's like protein powder, creatine. I thought maybe like something like that had set off. Nope. It was a salt, like a salt grinder. Because the only thing in that bag, like, I had my check-in bag already on the flight, so the only thing in that bag was like my meals, like from the day. So I completely forgot what was even in there, to be honest. And the security guard was being so weird. He was like, "Why have you got salt?" And I was like, "To salt the meals." And he's like, "Yeah, but could you not have got salt where you were going?" And I was like, "I mean, you can get salt anywhere, but it's just in my bag from salting my meals for the day. Like, I was at a bodybuilding competition. I need to salt like every meal. It's no issue. Like, throw the salt away. I don't care." And he's like, no. Like, I don't need to throw it out, but like, why have you got the salt? And I was like, to salt the meals. And he's like, yeah, but could, again, like, this is like the same convo again. He's like, could you not have got it here though? And I was like, yeah, I just forgot the salt was in my bag. Either throw the salt out or let me have it. Like, I do not care. It's just salt. I was like, yeah, no, you can keep it. Like, you can keep it. Like, there's no issue. But like, I just want to know, like, why do you need like so much salt, and like, why are you bringing it through? And I was like, mate, you're gonna make me miss this flight. Can I keep the salt or not? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, right, like, I'm going now. He's like, yeah, grand. And it was just the weirdest interaction ever. Like, again, delaying me for no reason. Getting to like Manchester Airport, it's literally like, I thought they had sent me down the wrong way. It was like abandoned. There was nowhere open. I didn't see anyone for like 15 minutes of walking. Like, everywhere was closed, so just had to try and like get rig that last meal together. I had like the stuff there, so I just went to Starbucks, they gave me some like boiling water for the oats, tried to make up the oats. They were like so runny because I couldn't like microwave it, but got it in me. Go to get on the flight again, there's another set of biometric scanners, blah de blah, whole same process again, doesn't work, have to get verified by like something, like nearly makes me miss the flight. Eventually got on the flight and got home, so yeah, we made it in the end, but it was just a very expensive and major ballsache situation for legit no reason. So yeah, but I suppose made the day a bit more exciting, didn't it? Added another area of like depth to the story of the last show day. But then the actual show, how it went, so was really happy with the show. Ran the Muffin Man protocol, came in with the fullest and best look that I brought all season. Our like me and Reese had been talking, and the plan was, I was like, I really want to come in like I'm how I feel post workout. So because what was happening before was like I looked really sharp and like really dry, but I felt like I couldn't pose properly because I just wasn't, like, I felt like kind of flat and like kind of crumpy from like not having enough water. So then we just went for like a complete different approach. Put the muffins in, had like 2 to 3 litres of water, which is like what I would have if I was going to train. And I just felt so much better. And it felt so good to get that win in because that class was actually good. Like, the guys I was against were good. I was kind of worried because I didn't know anyone going into this show that like I was going to win, but it would be handed to me. And then it's like, that kind of ruins the whole thing of like two like narrow seconds in a row. And then like, oh, there's first because you're the only person there. So it felt really good that I got the first in a class where I was pushed. Like, I didn't just clearly win. Like, the guy who came second, I think his name's Oliver, and the guy who came third, well, I can't think of his name off the top of my head, but both really sound and both talked away. I think his name was Reese, actually, maybe. Don't know, but yeah, they're both really good. Like, they could have, like, it was close between us three. So, and even the guys after that were really good as well. Like, the whole lineup was good. It was like 7 or 8 people. So I was actually really happy just to, well, 1, bring my best physique that I had, and 2, get the win in like a good class. Then I came on to the overall, where I was literally backstage with AJ Morris for ages, talking away to him, which was so sick, getting to like just talk to someone that you like look up to in bodybuilding and just watch. Like, you can tell he's competed a million times. He's so composed. He knows what to do. Like, it's just another day in the office for him. It was like just sick getting to see someone who like operates at that level in person. So it was class talking to him, and then I was talking away to Mark Hodgson as well. I'd been talking to him at the show the week before whenever I was kind of like throwing the head up, and he told me off a bit, and like it was good. So yeah, it was sick. Then getting to compete, and then I was chatting to him again. He won his class, which was really good, and he looks really good as well. And we were just chatting away about different how we ran the peak and stuff different. He was giving me his kind of info and stuff. You see that in the video, I'm pretty sure. But like, I cut the clip because I actually wanted to take in what he's saying, because obviously in anything you can always learn. So like whenever I was talking to like Mark and AJ, I didn't want to video it because I was there like trying to learn off of them because I look up to them and kind of respect them. Someone's going to jam a camera in their face. I genuinely wanted to hear what they were saying. So yeah, got to compete up on stage with overall with them. It was honestly just the sickest experience ever. Backstage, going up on stage with them, posing, like the photos and stuff. Like the whole day was just class. Like the whole day couldn't have gone better. Obviously with the flight and stuff at the end, it was a bit annoying, but like it was the perfect wrap up to the season. Like if I was to write it out, like I couldn't have scripted it better than that. Like it was just perfect. But yeah, that is the season done. So that wraps up the video. Hopefully you enjoyed the whole show process and how the storyline of the 2 seconds and then the first. Yeah, it was honestly such a good experience. Like this prep has literally like changed my whole life. I'm not gonna lie. Like just how I'm thinking mentally, how I plan on going forward from here. It's leveled me up so much in terms of my knowledge as like a competitor, a coach. It's confirmed to me that I love like the sport of bodybuilding and I want to do it again. I've made so many new friends within it. Like I'm flat, like follow me on Instagram because I'm far more active on there, but I'm texting so many people on Instagram that I all competed with or just seen at shows or like the social aspect of this thing has been like the best like reward, I suppose, of the whole thing. Like I've just really immersed myself in the whole kind of gym community and made just so many new friends, and like it's so cool because I know if I was to go anywhere now, there's probably people like that live in them areas that I could go train with, and it's just opened so many doors. Like it's just so sick. So yeah, that's the video. I'm gonna record the next video now, going over kind of my POA for the off season.